Hi, my name's Dorcas. I live in central Reading with my husband and 3 kids who are 7, 4 and 2. So growing up, my parents were Christian, so I went to church a lot as a child and grew up knowing about Jesus. And it wasn't until I was 15 that my twin sister became a Christian. I shared a room with her and she told me she'd become a Christian, and I could see that her life had changed. She suddenly had a peace and contentment that I knew I didn't have as a 15-year-old, and I knew that she had something that I didn't. So it wasn't until her baptism that I suddenly realised that I needed this peace that came through knowing God through Jesus Christ, and I became a Christian at her baptism and trusted in Jesus Christ. So lockdown life has been a challenge. I did a lot with church before, and because everything has stopped, it's felt really unsettled. And suddenly I'm homeschooling my 7-year-old, which has been such a challenge. I'm not nearly as patient and as thorough as his teachers at school are. And so it's been like a real challenge. I'm also an ITU nurse in my background, and so it's meant that I've really felt a bit unsettled because I felt a bit powerless in the situation and a bit purposeless. Maybe I should be working at the hospital during the pandemic, especially during the peak. And so it's been really difficult because I felt unsettled and challenged at home and unsettled in myself as well, feeling a bit powerless and purposeless. But as a Christian, it's been amazing to be able to pray through how I've been feeling and come back to the Bible. One verse in particular that I've been really thinking about is one from the Psalms. It says, "When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I." And that's been amazing because my heart's frequently been overwhelmed, but I know that I can come to Jesus, who is a rock, and God, who is bigger than this whole situation and circumstances that I'm in now. So it's really been a grounding experience to know Jesus in this time when everything else is really uncertain. So I've really felt I have a purpose and a power to live for Jesus, whatever life throws at me.